Hi everyone. Has any of you tried this raspberry spiced Coca-Cola? Well, I did not get a review on camera, but the only way I could buy it was a 6-pack. So I bought a 6-pack and I tried it. To me, it tasted like flowery air freshener in a good way. I did finish my bottle. I wouldn't want to drink it all the time. But I gave Dave a taste, and he said it tasted like soap. Well, then my son Tanner, so he ended up finding some where he lived, and he tried it. And he said it tasted like a candle. So then he gave a taste to his brother, my son Scott, and Scott said it tasted like he drank Coke and then huffed potpourri in a good way. So the consensus was it's not the best. I have 5 bottles left. What am I going to do with them? My son Tanner suggested I make bread with it. So today I'll be making raspberry spiced bread. So what all goes into my raspberry spiced bread? 1 package of beer bread mix. I got this from Pampered Chef. I will put a recipe of homemade beer bread down in the description box below. And you need 1 12-ounce bottle of raspberry spiced Coca-Cola. This is 16.9, so I'll only be using 12 ounces of that. And this is optional. You can put a drizzle of melted butter on top of it before you bake it. And I'm going to do that. So let's begin. Preheat your oven to 350. So take a 9x5 loaf pan and lightly grease this and set it aside. So you want to follow your recipe according to the package directions, or if you want to do it the homemade and you follow the recipe that I leave down below, put in the Coke instead of the beer. So according to the directions I have here, we need 12 ounces of the raspberry spice Coke. Pour in your Coke into a bowl. Then add your beer bread mix. And mix that until just combined. Make sure all the powdered is mixed in. So pour your mix into your prepared loaf pan. Has anybody else tried that raspberry spiced Coke? And what did you think of it? Tell me in the comments down below. I'm curious. Definitely was not what I thought it was going to be. So hopefully it'll taste better in a bread. And then spread it out so it's even. So drizzle your 1 tablespoon of butter if you're using. So put your raspberry spice Coke bread in a preheated 350-degree oven for 45 to 50 minutes if you're using a metal pan, 50 to 55 if you're not, until golden brown. So after 48 minutes, I took it out of the oven. I have a cake tester here. It is nice and golden brown. And it is done. Let the bread cool in the pan for 5 minutes. And then we'll take it out of the pan and let it cool completely. The raspberry spiced Coke bread has sat for 5 minutes. I took it out of the pan. I am now going to let it cool completely. And when Dave comes home, we'll be trying the raspberry spiced Coke bread. So here is the raspberry spiced Coca-Cola bread. Let's see what Dave thinks.
My nose is kind of plugged up, so I didn't get any pre-ideas. Just some kind of a berry or something?
Yes, kind of, sort of. Do you remember that Coca-Cola that you had a taste of the other day? The raspberry spiced?
Yeah.
That's what's in there.
What's in here?
Yep.
It's pretty faint, but it's kind of a berry. What else? What is it? What else is?
Just the beer bread mix and that.
Oh, that's the only flavor? Okay.
Yep, that's the only two things in there, two ingredients.
It's pretty faint, but it's in there, and it's pretty good too. I like it.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.